to our coach will be aboard right now with your fans to ring the lambs and a photo.
Did the battery come out? Hold on a second.
Gotta connect to your New Jersey Devils. We thank you for attending today's game and ask you to please arrive home safely. We'll see you next time, New Jersey.
Hopefully this phone stays on. Yeah. Try it again. Can you hold this? I think that's... Alright. Let me try to do this again. Is it on up okay? Yeah. Is the phone crooked? Yeah, is the picture good?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. Now we're going to do the walk-in. I want to go to YouTube. I want to see the screen.
Alright, folks, have a good night. Good night.
The lights on. Let's go to the podcast. Let's go down the podcast.
You don't order this thing. Now what next time?
Let's go down.
Alright.
That's awesome.
You still here? It's going. Go home.
There. Yeah. Now I'm waiting for my friend. Hopefully it's getting everything. It's too high. Can you tilt it down?
Keep walking, keep walking. No, it's perfect.
If I just look down, yeah, just look down.
Let's go Devils podcast. Devils big win.
That's a cool hat there. Thank you. Sorry. have no gold at Madison Square Garden! Dancing Larry sucks! Downtown Connor Brown! Hey, guys, gotta follow me. Follow me. Follow me. We gotta get halal food. Woo! It's tradition to walk by this and then go back. Downtown Connor Brown!
Ranger stuff. That's right, Sam Woo in the fucking building. Let's go, baby.
I got it. Let's go, Devils!
Test. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Scotty, I see you on the other end. We're going to start now. Going hot.
Okay. All right.
Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Saturday. This is Devils After Dark, coming to you live from American Whiskey. 51 Edison Place across the street from Prudential Center, National Championship Plaza. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network. And then we're going to cross-continent to the Michael J. Fox Studios. It's Scotty of Sirius XM Liquid Metal as the Devils drill the Oilers 5-3 today. Drill, baby, drill. They got
never
fired up.
Puns, ladies and gentlemen, never short on the puns.
Yes,
and always long on the Devils' love. That's
you
right.
You know how LaGreca says, put a pitchfork in it, put a drill in it. Yeah, put a drill in it. Yeah.
It's like you're Bruce Willis in Armageddon or something like that, you know?
Yeah, something like that.
They're off to the Euler asteroid to drill a hole in it and stop it from destroying everything.
Yeah, just like Bruce Willis.
Together?
What's that?
See how it all comes together?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
That's New Jersey native Bruce Willis. You see how that all comes together?
Oh, okay. You know, it's like Bruce Willis, you know, in the movie Armageddon, he was left on that asteroid to fend for himself. It was kind of like me at the big stage earlier today. Just kidding.
Okay.
Just jokes,
okay,
just jokes,
okay,
just jokes.
Okay.
Yeah. But I did go see the game. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Very nice. Well, we'll check in with Mr. Woo here in just a little bit. I see some of our good friends there around the old bar at American Whiskey. If you're down there, say hello to all of our favorite bartenders, Alejandra and Valentina.
Joe.
And of course, Sam Woo.
A guy named Joe. I went to see the game with Joe.
Listen, they're all great.
Yes.
And they got the Sam salad on the menu, so go ahead and order that up, but make sure you take care of those bartenders. Hello to everyone on YouTube. I see everyone piling in here. Brian, Steve Tertaz, Eddie, Nick Adams, RME, Max, Robert Mueller, Little Bubs, AJ Fisco, attorney to the stars. And when I say stars, I mean Sam Woo. Because AJ Visco is one of the few lawyers in America that accepts Woo bucks on payment. That's probably a lie, what I just said, but either way, AJ, right now, AJ's like, yes, no. Mark Schwab, our buddy from overseas in Europe. What's going on? Craig Best. Oh, man, we got a lot of people chiming in over here today. World's worst gamer. Okay. New one to the crew. What's going on? Nice to see you. Selecta, Dubs. Lawrence Eck. Bring it on Toronto. Man. Dubzilla 47. Names are great, by the way.
I like
Dr. Fruity Boots is back.
Scotty. I like Nick Adams saying, frack the Oilers. Get it? Frack the Oilers.
There you go.
Wow.
Okay.
Very punny. Thank you.
Done. Very punny. But let's talk about this game and get to the highlights right now. Number 5 on the season. Devils come in 3-1, but oh yes, they leave 4-1. The unthinkable has been done. So the 25-26 Devils say it, so it shall be written, and we can forever not talk about it anymore. Let's have a 4-game winning streak after today. Hello to Adam Henrique, our old buddy Rico, all-time Devils hero, who will never, ever be forgotten or never booed for scoring that goal against the Rangers in the conference finals. And, just washing away so many years of frustration and anger. We always love you. And Curtis Lazar, that burger eating. I was going to say something, but we're trying to keep it PG. Son of a gun. Good to see old Curtis again. Oh, did we get a woo? Anthony. Another super chat right there. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, we're going to get to all this stuff. Can't stop, won't stop. That's right. Connor Brown against his old team. And yeah, quite honestly, I had forgotten about the whole 4-game win streak coming into this season. And then obviously it's been brought up in recent days with the Devils winning 3 in a row, which we know they did many times last year. But anyway, let's get to it. And the big real test here is going to be the Devils PK versus the Oilers power play. Devils PK is second in the league, but that's a big test in the first period. We didn't get any goals, and the Devils look a little sluggish at first, but you know what? They didn't break. They bent a little, but they didn't break, which shows me the signs of maturing. We've grown up with our, little baby demons who've grown into Devils. And you can see the maturity out there on the ice when they don't have it as first. The game so far, now it's only, 5 games into the season? But so far, they haven't just let it get out of hand or too far away. How many times the last 2 or 3 years we'd say, we're starting 2 goals down. Oh, wait, first period. It hasn't happened really yet. And again, it's only 5 games. But still, it's nice to see. The Devils come out a little slow. You get a power play, but nothing going. The Devils didn't have, I don't think they had a shot on goal really in the first 10 plus minutes of the game, but they didn't let the Oilers just walk away with it. Jake the Snake made a big stop on a turnaround shot, a little spin-a-rooney action by Connor McDavid. That was nice. That was in the final 15 seconds, I think, of the period. Jack Hughes had an opportunity right down the slot after Draisaitl turned it over in the zone as well. That stop. So basically it was, Devils didn't play their best in the first, but they survived it. They didn't let it get out of control. And in the last couple minutes of the period, they started to gain some momentum. And they go into the second period. Devils back on the penalty kill. Jake the Snake stopping Draisaitl at the side of the net. And then, oh yes, he's heating up, ladies and gentlemen. Number 86 in your playbook and number 1 in your hearts. Jumping Jack Flash. The Jack attack explodes once again for his second goal of the season to put the Devils on top 1-0 at, let me see the time here, 8:07 of the second period. This was a great play by Brett Pesce in the neutral zone, swatting at that loose puck, battling away with the Edmonton Oilers forward. I can't remember who it was he was battling with there along the boards, but he swats it right to Jack Hughes, and Jack just puts on the afterburners and splits the D-man. He also, I don't know if you caught that, Dano pointed it out on the broadcast, kind of leaned in there with his shoulder to protect the puck a little bit. Very good move by Jack Hughes, and then, oh baby, does he rip it with the kiss off the post as well. Far side, past the glove. One of those classic Jack Hughes shots over there in the back of the net. It is 1-0 Devils. Jack Hughes, his second of the year, coming from Brett. What am I, a clown? What am I, funny to you? Pesce. He gets his second assist of the year. Right after that, man, Cody Glass let a laser beam of a slap shot go that hit Pickard right in the mask, the Edmonton goalie, and knocked that thing right off his head. That was a rocket of a shot. Then Nico Hischier, he gets the second kind of breakaway for himself in this period, and this time he gets hauled down. Devils go back to the power play, and on the very first shift, okay, they're lining up for the faceoff to start the power play. The man who drew the penalty, Nico Hischier, wins said face-off. The puck caroms to the right-hand side to Bratman. Bratman. And instead of just shooting it, ripping it, no, he's got the hockey sense. You know? He says, I'm going to take this bat puck and I'm going to wait for it. And I'm going to hesitate. And in that slight hesitation, he gives Pickard the old cement skates. Remember the old, the mafia thing, with the cement shoes on the Brano style? Well, different times for different cements. All right, now we got cement skates over here. Oh, hey, I'm Jesper Bratt. How you doing there? I'm Jesper the Brat. Jesper the Brutalizer. They call me Brat, man. How you doing? I gave you cement skates. Frozen is Pickard. And Jesper Bratt goes to his backhand, and whoop, Pickard's trying to stretch out that glove, but those legs just ain't moving. Puck right around it, into the back of the net for Jesper Bratt's third goal of the year, puts the Devils up 2-0, a PPG power play goal coming from Hughes and the captain, Nico Hischier. Now, the Oilers get on the board with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins right at the end of the second period, and this was actually a dandy of a redirection. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins gets loose down below, and he redirects the puck straight over the shoulder of Jake the Snake Allen. There was nothing Jake could do on that one. At 18-16, to get the game a little closer, assist coming from McJesus at, what was that, 18-16. 2-1 Devils as we head into the third period. Jesper Bratt, oh, wow, what a setup he had for Andre Palat from below the goal line. Jesper Bratt passes it in between the Oilers' D-man's feet, in between the skates, through the crease, and then it kind of goes off of Palat's stick a little bit. So they didn't get a full-on opportunity, but still, was that a pretty setup from Jesper Bratt. And then the Devils go on the PK once again. A lot of PKing going on, but you know what? This PK has been dominant. Cody Glass accidentally high sticks, gets a high sticking call on the boards when he was battling for the puck, but do not worry, because former Edmonton Oiler Connor Brown says, I would like to leave my mark on this game, please. And shorthanded, he puts the Devils up 3-1 at 37 of the third period. You get a PPG and a shorty in this game from the Devils special teams. And this one, you got to put the horns up to Luke Glendening. All right. There's a little scrum along the boards, loose puck. Okay. And it shoots out towards the center of the ice. And there's one Oiler there. I mean, it's a power play, so it's got to be it's either Draisaitl or McDavid, or not someone you want to leave alone with the puck. So Glendening is fighting for. He's doing everything he can. He's falling down, just swatting at it. He kind of misses. Okay, but in doing so, he blocks the Edmonton player from getting to that puck, and it trickles out of the zone. And Connor Brown sees that and says, well, I'm going to go Top Gun style over here and put on the afterburners myself, like I saw Jack Hughes do earlier in this game, and I'm going to go and get me a breakaway. Exactly what he does. He puts a little quick move on, whoop, glove side, in the back of the net, shorthanded for his third of the year already. Third of the year. Connor Brown and Luke Glendening's first point of the year. He gets that assist. And then Jack Hughes says, whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down over here, okay? Don't forget who the superstar is. Who makes the big money? And then Luke taps him on the shoulder and says, oh, it's me, big brother. It's actually me now. Ooh. Who's getting that Chipotle bill tonight? Jack Hughes gets his second of the game and his third of the season. That's 3 goals in 2 games. For Jackie Boy, the Jack attack happens at 12:33. So basically 2 minutes after Connor Brown gets that shorthanded goal to go up 3-1. The killer instinct right there to give you that little padding, especially against a team like the Edmonton Oilers. Jack Hughes comes in and seals the deal. Plugs up that well. No more oil for you. Daniel Plainview has come. There will be blood style and says no more oil. And he comes in the form of number 86, Jack Hughes. And this was Jack really creating this goal over here. Okay, he's back checking Nurse, who's trying to skate it out of the Oilers zone. All right. And Jack pestering him, poking, back checking, causes a turnover to the boards. And Andre Palat, who, let me tell you, made an unbelievable play here. I mean, this is the type of play you're going to want to see from a player that you acquire in a trade if you're on another team. I mean, the way he got that bouncing puck and then just gave it right back to Jack Hughes and let him do all the work, that's what someone is looking for around the league that wants to trade for. I'm telling you, it's an important element that every team needs. A guy with a $6 million salary that does things like this night in and night out. Give the puck to Jack Hughes. And of course, Jack now has got a one-on-one with the goaltender. And oh boy, does he do one of his patent moves that you've seen in highlight reels before. And you'll see this one as well. Where Jack goes to the backhand, but he goes so far over to the backhand. Like, there's no way he can pull that back without Pickard just swiping it with his goal stick. But then you remember, this is Jack Hughes. And yes, he can pull that back to his forehand. Pickard is once again on the ice, and Jack Hughes just whoop, puts it right around him on the other side. Third goal of the year. Devils up 4-1 at 12:33 of the third period. That's how you do it against a team like the Edmonton Oilers, because, in the end, they did score 2 more goals. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins got a second at 16:30. Then Dawson Mercer, assisted by the captain, Nico Hischier, got an empty net goal to put the Devils up 5-2. But then our old buddy, Curtis Lazar, and the primary assist. This is almost kind of like a nice little, okay, that's fine. I don't mind about that one. At 19:57, Curtis Lazar gets his first of the year with the primary assist. His first of the year as well, going to Adam Henrique. That's probably the best way you can end this game. The Devils have it clinched up, and two old buddies get their first point. I'm fine with that one over there. Devils win 5-3. They are 4-1 on the season so far through 5 games of this incredible stretch that we know they are on. Was it 7 of 8 of the first teams they play are playoff teams from last year? Let's check out the stats here real quick. Then let's bring in Sam and Shorts Guy and you on YouTube. Shots on goal for the Edmonton Oilers, a total of 30. Devils at 23. Hits, pretty even. Devils 24, Oilers 20. Devils actually lost the face-off battle in the end, 22 to the Oilers 28. So they were winning for quite some time. Devils power play 1 for 3, and they gave the Edmonton Oilers the old Jersey everything bagel. Devils with 1 shorthanded goal, 15 block shots, only 10 giveaways. Edmonton 25 giveaways. That's a huge thing. But let's hear what Sam Woo, who was I heard he was in the suites hanging with the Jonas Brothers once again. They were like, oh, you were the guy at the Stadium Series game that was right next to all of our pyrotechnics drinking hot chocolate with your shoes off because it was a little too warm for you, as your friends were in the back.
And he watches this
Oh,
all the time.
like,
His name is Johnny.
is Sam getting a autograph?
I want to give out a shout out to Johnny, who watches this
Okay.
podcast all the time. What
Alicia's
happened?
best friend.
Alicia's best friend.
Hi,
Yep.
Johnny, I love you. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. One of the waitresses here at
There we go.
American Whiskey. Yeah, you know.
Oh, I thought she was bringing you your second there. I was like, Woo's trying to skip out on the bill. He's trying to become the norm of American whiskey, where he's
Well,
just like, yeah, just put it on my tab.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I thought that's I thought that was what she was doing as well. I wasn't sure, but her friend Johnny just had major surgery and is recovering, but watches this podcast all the time. So she wanted to give a shout out because everybody knows what you told people, Scotty. Everybody wants selfie when I'm in the middle of the podcast. It's just, but
That's
when
the
I'm
best
walking,
time.
yeah, it's the best time,
That's
right?
the best time.
Yeah.
When Sam Woo looks like he's the busiest, that's when you ask for a selfie. All
Yeah.
done. That's it.
Yeah.
It. Right.
You know, my wife says that I can't multitask, and I agree with her. But the reality is, the only reason why I agree with her is so I have less things to do because she thinks I can't
There you go.
multitask. So,
There you go,
you know,
see?
yeah. Anyway,
You're a smart one.
Yeah.
And yes, Johnny, whatever you got going on, we wish you all the best and obviously a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
And hopefully you can come down with your, I don't know, was that, what did she say? Was that her friend?
yeah, yep,
Or,
yep.
or friend? Okay,
Yep.
I wasn't sure if it was friend or family, but either
Yeah.
way, maybe you can come down and meet the crew at one of our American whiskey events sometime soon, man. So
Yeah.
big horns up to you, Johnny. And,
Absolutely.
Devils win in your honor today.
Absolutely. 5-3 victory. Look,
Sam Woo signed a shirt? What is this? You signed a shirt?
hey, it happens. You know,
Wow.
ever since I got this haircut, I was
Wow.
looking fugly for the last 3 months. I get a haircut, and now
You think it's all
suddenly
the
I'm a
haircut?
celebrity.
It's
Yeah.
all the haircut? That's what's okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Connie's Cuts down at Peapack Gladstone. Connie's Barbershop. Go see her. Yeah. So it goes down to the special teams, Scotty, because Devils were 1 for 3 on the power play. The Oilers, the high octane offense was they had no power. It was a power outage. 0 for 3. Devils, you know, they look, the first period, you know, it was 0-0, but the Devils in the second period started to gain that momentum, had that 2-0 lead. That was 2-1, and then, like, you're going in to a second intermission. They came out on fire. I didn't like the last 2 goals. I know they're garbage goals and all that kind of stuff. I'd rather have them finish the 60-minute mentality or 65-minute mentality finishing out games. But Jake the Snake Allen, He's your 1A right now, coming in as a 1B. Jacob Markstrom is somewhere resting, recuperating, recovering. He'll be back, in a couple weeks. 4-1, Scotty. When we talked about this once the schedule came out in the offseason, we're like, oh, crap, October. We really need to get off to a fast start. This is where the points are, but it's a tough schedule. But the Devils basically said, hold my anchor brew. We're going to get to work. And how about downtown Connor Brown? More goals than Connor McDavid.
Wow.
I'd like to say he has more points than Leon Draisaitl, but I'm not sure. I can't make that statement because I didn't look at the stats. But whatever. This guy, free agent signing, comes out of nowhere. You've got to give Tom Fitzgerald credit on this signing. We were critical of him all summer with the Luke Hughes saga, the drama that eventually got resolved, and just did they get another player, impact player? And you know what? For a bottom six guy to be on that tear, right now he's starting the season hot. Everybody here in New Jersey loves Connor Brown right now.
Yeah, everyone was complaining over the summer. Remember, now listen, I complained about the Luke situation, but Connor Brown and Dadonov, we said all along those were going to be sneaky good signings. And Devils fans, again, it's only 5 games in, but you see the potential of where this can go with Connor Brown there and someone on a third line where, I wrote it down here, Sam. 4-game win streak. 4 lines rolling at 5-on-5, creating chances. They didn't give the Oilers any shifts off.
Yeah.
Every line came out there and hustled and played hard. The special teams come through. How many times can you say in a game that you outscore the Edmonton Oilers power play? Now, I know one of the goals came on a, extra man type of situation, delayed penalty, but still.
Yeah.
Oilers were 0-for on the power play. The Devils had 1 shorthanded goal. You don't outscore people like Draisaitl and a power play that's led by Draisaitl and McDavid. No, you don't outscore those. But the Devils did today. And man, structured defense. It's been really solid so far. Yes, we've seen a couple mistakes from like a Nemitz and a Luke here and there. Younger mistakes, we know that. But overall, the defensive structure is improved each game. And seeing Jack Hughes out there picking pucks and making moves like that is very, very encouraging for the potential of what might happen with him playing defense. But as our good friend, I think it was it Dubs who was always saying this? Play more offense. That's a great defense. It was either Dubs or Selecta. I can't remember who was saying it. And the Devils did that for a large portion of this game. After the first period, basically, they started pushing play.
Yeah, Warnco is saying in the YouTube Live that Nick Milano just got an indirect shout-out on Madison Square Garden Network.
Okay, all right.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back and find out. If you could tell me, Warnco, when that shout-out was, that'd be good.
Is that Nick the Creds Villano that they're talking about over there?
Oh yeah.
Or Nick, I got the Creds Villano? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's our inside source now to the team press conferences. That's right.
Yeah,
Nick
and he
Villano.
throws fastball.
They don't
questions.
know that he knows Sam Woo. See, that's the thing. We've kept
Guilty
this
by
all
association?
in the dark. Shh, secrets.
I don't know
They
who
don't
Nick
know,
Milano is.
Nick, I got the Creds, Villano, and Sam Woo are friends. Because it might be a different story otherwise. But right now, we got the in. We got the in, Sam Woo. So we're going to it. Hey, Damien, what's going on? Jack Hughes is only warming up. Buckle up. That's right, dude. Well, I only said play smart with the puck, said Selector. Or was it Dubs who said the better offense is a good defense? Draisaitl has 4 points. Winning as a team is key to the Devils' success. That's right. Corbin. There's Warnico, right? Nick V just got the indirect shout. Okay. RME. Brown goes 100% hard 100% of the time. He's not like the Cologne from Anchorman that 70% of the time it works 40% of the time. Or is it 100% of the time it works 60% of the time? Some sort of Steiner math right there. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Connor Brown doesn't fall into that. He's 100 straight across. Let's see here. What else we got going on? Stadium. Oh, they're talking about Stadium Series jersey. Robert Mueller. We have some forward depth this year. That's right. Dr. Fruity Boots says Sam needs a Palat jersey. Well, we know that it's in. Sam, what is the update on the Palat jersey?
Procrastination. Just haven't got there yet.
Procrastination.
Yeah.
Sam, I mean, you know that Stefan Nason is skating with the team in practice, right? What are you waiting for?
Scotty,
Huh?
we had two big stage events in 3 days.
This is all being held up because it's in your queue and not in your closet, Sam Woo. Come on.
I'm gonna have
What's
to
happening?
outsource. I'm gonna have to outsource it to Mrs. Wu to go to the UPS store and send it to Stitches, and have them in Long Island, have them figured out.
All right. It was his question to Sheldon Keefe about how this year's home opener was different from last year's home opener. Okay. That's Nikki. I got the creds Villano there. Connor Brown's nickname is now Anchorman. I thought it was downtown Connor Brown, the Anchorman.
Downtown.
Little Bub says Sam is a procrastinator. Oh, good to hear I'm not alone. Brownie. Anthony is saying it can have a reverse effect if Sam gets the Palat jersey. So, all right, we have some doubters out there. That's okay. But we all know Sam Woo does not have a good track record for when he buys player jerseys.
Do you know what jersey I'm wearing right now?
What is that? That looks like a Jack Hughes. Maybe I
No.
see an 8, I think, right? Or is that the Ken Klee?
It's Ken Klee. How long did
Is
he
that the
last?
Ken Klee?
Ken Klee.
Not very long.
Half a
No.
season?
Yeah, just about, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing you got that jersey, though.
Yeah.
It makes for the legend.
Along with Victor Kozlov.
Victor Kozlov.
That was a bust. I got a Riche jersey. He leaves 2 days later. That's the story of my life. The only jersey I've gotten that I bought myself that player didn't really leave right away or at all, really, mostly, Marty Brodeur. That's the only jersey that withstood the test of time of more than a day.
There we go. See, I think we got a lot of people over at the game as well.
RME.
Dubzilla, love it.
Go ahead.
Dubzilla says, you're here now. American whiskey and Reds are all jammed up. Looks like a lot of people are actually down there at the game.
Should I put my football helmet on and go through the crowd at American Whiskey?
We might. I think we'll be okay. But
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe we'll do that for next time.
Yeah.
Because I think we're about ready to wrap this bad boy up over here. Talking about a big Devils victory. 4-1 on the season already.
Absolutely.
Robert Isaacson, I have a green and red Brendan Shanahan hanging in my closet. There you go. Devil Heaven, our team looks good. Finally ready to step up and buy in. That's right. It does seem like there's, again, it's only 5 games, but it seems like there's just a little different vibe with this team this year. And some of that stuff we were always hoping for seems to be maybe finally coming to fruition. We'll see. We'll see.
I think, to answer RME's question, he's asking if the Ken Cleat jersey was the start of the curse. I believe I think it's Alexander Seamock was the first one, number 20. Then he goes. Then I waited. I was like, should I get McLean?
Sam broke up the sizzle line.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine what Richard Shomistra's career would have been with the Devils had I not got his jersey either. I'm just kidding.
There you go.
I never got his jersey.
There you go. And yeah, Max, I would have said I'd take it. If someone said the Devils will be 4-1 after 5 games with this schedule, I'd take it in a heartbeat every single time. I was just hoping for 500, to be quite honest with you. But 4-1, above and beyond right now. But they got to keep their foot on the gas because it doesn't let up. They got Toronto on Tuesday night. And you know, we're going to be talking about it here on the Let's Go Devils podcast. We'll have Game Day Live beforehand. We'll have Devils After Dark afterwards. And tomorrow night, the old Big Show will be along to wrap up the whole week. And you got the Hockey on Tap pod coming on Monday nights. We got a full slate. And Nick Villano, maybe having some special guests, some exclusive content on Wednesday night. State of the Fan Address. All of your needs are right here at the Let's Go Devils podcast. And, of course, the adult beverages at American Whiskey. So thank you, everyone. Everyone out there on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, everyone else, wherever else you might be listening, maybe you downloaded somewhere else, Apple Podcasts, whatever. Thank you for chiming in. This is the show where your opinion matters. So get into our YouTube chat, come hang out with the family, and let's have a good time this season.
Yeah, and I'm going to drop the podcast in about the next 20, 30 minutes. As I'm wrapping up here at American Whiskey, the party's still going inside and outside. The outside is freaking packed, Scotty. It's like one major party here.
Well, it should be.
Down in the Ironbound in Newark, New Jersey. And I want to thank all the fans that came out today for Game Day Live and all the nice words that fans, when they come to the podcast, have to say. Also, I'm going to have a morning woo tomorrow. I guess it's a daily thing now. I have to get up in the morning and just do it. So that's my excuse why the Palat jersey hasn't been sent out yet. It's the morning woo. I have obligations. Anyway. Oh, there's Matt Freudenberger. That's Matt Freudenberger right there with his kid.
All right.
Good friend of the podcast, Matt Freudenberger. All right. Got to get out of here, Scotty. I know where you have time constraints, but yep. I want to thank all those tuning in. Again, dropping the podcast in about 20, 30 minutes for your ride home. Drive home safely, everybody. I'll see you at the Morning Woo tomorrow on the Sunday edition of the Let's Go Devils podcast with my crew. Till next time, let's go Devils.